Nathan, in Titanfall, you have to like really take in how much detail is put into this game.
Grab the gun! You!
Have you connected to the stream? Nathan.
What?
Have you connected to the stream? Okay, so oh yeah, you can look at streams on your PS4. So basically, you drop into these little drop ships, and basically, there's the IMC, and then basically they kind of just have this little robot army. Well, the IMC is aka the bad guy, have this little robot army. But you don't have to cover my hair because you need to do
This is Captain Maximum. I got a fix on your location. On my way. You're in bad shape. Hold on. Might not know you out. You should be okay when you wake up.
Master, half-time I said that. Apex predators.
Copy that, DD. Listen. Stay down, Cooper. DD, let's go.
Have you connected to the stream yet?
Nope.
If you want, you could just watch on your phone. You realize that, right?
No, that's what I've been trying to do. It says it's not, the stream's not in progress. Oh, now it does. No, that's what I've been trying to do. It says it's not, the stream's not in progress. Oh, now it does.
You can hear your voice echo. Okay, so basically, these are bad guys right here. Those big things are called Titans. That's Richter. He's basically, and then that the one who the fat one's Richter, and the white one is called is a guy named Blisk. And Nathan, believe it or not, Blisk was the person who started what's it called, who started the Apex games. So basically, he left the IMC to what's it called, make so in Titanfall 1, he was an IMC officer, and he left the IMC to make what's it called, he left the IMC to make his little mercenary band called the Apex Predators, and that's a rank you can get in Apex. So yeah, this little mercenary thing is called the Apex Predators. And so yeah, Apex Predators, and now he's like, So yeah, basically that's it. And he started the Apex games.
Okay.
BT. Transfer authorization to new pilot. Link.
This is Captain Lastimosa, basically your mentor, and he dies right here.
Take my Titan. Use my helmet and jump kit. This is the real thing. Take care of him.
Now this is the second saddest moment in Titanfall. And then you could look at your logbook, and it says, I've always wanted to be a pilot, but not like this. Captain Lastimosa is KIA. The James McAllen has been shot down. What's left of the ninth militia fleet is scattered in lifeboats, crash landing all over Typhon. Maybe some capital ships escaped. I have no way of knowing for sure. This is enemy-occupied territory, and the IMC will be looking for all of us. I'm a pretty damn good reader. So basically, you don't have a HUD, but you do have a, like when you're as a grunt, but you do have a HUD, and when you're in, when you put on the helmet, because basically that's what gives you your HUD system. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
This is Captain Lastimosa's body. Nathan, press F to pay respects. I want to see an F in my chat.
Bet. Oh crap, I found that.
So I have my cloak. I have my grenades. F. What's this? So basically right here, we're gonna have to find 2 batteries for BT. Cause see, those are batteries, and those are his battery slots, and he only has 1 Titan battery. Now the normal Titans only take 1 battery, but this is a Vanguard class Titan, so he takes like 3 batteries.
Insufficient power.
And those animals right there are called prowlers.
Power low. Insufficient power.
Remember where that's from? Prowlers?
Same as the later number is. I think you're already looking at the rocks, and now you're just walking around now. Like I think it's actually pretty like 12 seconds.
So these like dog-looking things right here, they're called prowlers, and I'm pretty sure you know where that's from. I'm pretty sure you can remember where that is. So basically, you don't have your jump kit right now because it's still like adjusting to you. Get my face, prowler. Bad.
Someone else joined your stream.
What, my guy? Frick, I'm dead. I'm not used to not having my jump kit, I swear. I swear I can't forget to jump. See, if I had my jump kit right here, I could have just easily double jumped.
Surrender yourself to an IMC officer or force. If you refuse, you will be eliminated.
Very well made game. Unlike Apex. Apex is a pretty good game, but you know, not better than Titanfall.
This or his mercenaries. We work for whoever the IMC says. What are you trying to get? Medal? I don't care. Blitz get it first, General Marder. Us grubs get paid the same either. All the massive thing in the house that goes online is shit.
Militia forces in the region. We will fight them. You are advised to discard any weapon. Surrender immediately.
I just keep on watching until I absolutely murder that one guy.
Rise against any armed militia force.
What's your name? Press the
I'm invisible now, ayy, you can't see me, ayy. Bye guys. Who the hell else is watching? Who the hell else is watching? Say your name in the chat. I don't feel like looking. So basically, these specters right here, as a pilot, you could use your hacking knife to hack the specters, and basically they're your little minions now. So I'm gonna get out of here before I die.
It's actually more like a 20-second delay.
Told you. Oh, should I say? Okay, good. My double jump is good. I have my double jump now, so that's better. I'm completely used to the controls. So basically, this is the Crash James McAllen. This is the Crash James McAllen, the ship you were on before. And yeah. The voice in this thing is SRS Commander Sarah Briggs. Basically she's basically the poster baby for the what's it called, what's it called? I forgot. It was the Marauder Corps of the militia. That's who you're fighting for, the militia.
Alright, now I fixed it. Now it's like a 3-second delay.
I bet. So basically, the voice in here is like called her name is Commander Sarah Briggs, as I already explained to you. Guys, just roll it. Get punched. Damn it, I didn't get to kill it.
No bloody way.
Oh, is this a battery? We could use that battery. Okay, now I gotta install this battery. Boom, battery installed.
Power at 2/3.
And now I have to find a new battery for BT.
Ocular system online. Adjusting focus. Are you alright, pilot?
I think so. Wait.
Oh yeah, also there's these little cool interactions that you could have with BT, your Titan.
Gave you the provisional rank of acting pilot. Congratulations on your promotion. You may call me BT.
BT. Got it.
Well, you won't die.
My systems are rebooting, but a third battery will accelerate the process. I will remain here.
Be wise to turn yourself into any IMC search team.
Pilot, I advise against turning yourself over to the IMC. Further analysis indicates they are lying.
Nothing I'm that stupid, BT.
I'm determined. I will not know the full extent of your range until we establish a lower link. Until
So basically those drones, they have like mini charge rifles attached to them.
the ambush of the 9th Militia Fleet has landed us far off course from our original destination.
Oh, try that. So basically
Not stay here long.
in the multiplayer, there's like a bunch of different
How long did you serve with Lastimosa?
Captain Lastimosa.
basically in this thing there's like a bunch of little abilities, like, you know, because I have the cloak ability, and there's like a bunch of
It's longer than any relationship I've had.
you have there's like multiple tactical abilities. Like I have the cloak right here, so I can become invisible.
I asked you to come out of hiding while you
But there's also crap like the grapple. So basically, grapple's Pathfinder in this thing, in Apex terms, and you know, everything else, the whole shebang, right? Right, Nathan? Yeah, okay.
Emergency cloaking ability. This can help you survive dangerous.
This is an EVA 8. I'm not gonna kill you all because you're being annoying. You could die. You can die. Okay, look at this is what I was talking about, the simulacrum. The simulacrum. Basically that's what Revenant is. So let me kill this thing. So basically this is called a simulacrum. So simulacrum is like, I already explained to you what it is. And this is one that the grunts in the IMC thing, except he could throw out those drones. And he got killed by his own members. Good job. Oh wait, no, he didn't get killed. He got killed by his own members. So yeah, basically that's that. Okay, Nathan? Hold on one sec. Okay, good. My thing is better. Get back down. Nope, it's not here. Where is it at? Oh, it's here. Okay. Okay, so another battery. And of course. So here's where the action starts. Here's where all the magic stuff also, the BT and BT
in your best interest to turn
it stands for Bravo Tango.
Compromised.
agree it is better for our infantry to fight you first, rather than a roaming around.
So yeah, these things, these aren't simulacrons, these are specters. So basically, yeah, they're just robots that don't think they're human. I don't want to kill them. I just want to hack them because they're gonna have to security later on. So just hack them all. Because later, once you get your Titan,
Enemy reinforcements.
once you get your Titan, what's it called?
Complete the neural link immediately. Please install my weapon.
Once you get your Titan, you won't have all your weapon systems will take a wee bit long, a little bit longer to what's it called to boot up. So these guys will help you out.
Pilot, we must establish a neural link in order to proceed.
Here's where the magic happens. So basically how the Titan thing works is basically there's cameras outside of the I already told you how Neuralink works. So basically the Titan little thing works is there's cameras outside of the Titan and basically it relays through like a TV system right here. So the ocular systems are that, so it'll boot up in a second. So look at this. It's right here.
Initializing critical systems.
Okay, see? How it looks like that?
Vortex shield online.
So basically the vortex shield is you catch crap and throw it at enemies.
Release the button to launch any captured objects back at the enemy.
So it's basically the reverse card of this game. Like Uno, no you. Bam. The vortex shield is in the Ion Titan in the multiplayer.
This shoulder-mounted rocket pod will lock onto multiple enemy targets. The longer you hold down the button, the more locks you achieve.
Now fun fact in the multiplayer, as playing as Ion, the what's it called, the one Titan that has the what's it called, the no you ability.
Motion link reestablished.
Playing as Ion, you could what's it called, so the Monarch, the Titan class little machine gun you have here, it's in one of the Titans called Monarch in the, oh, these are friendlies. Sorry, it was in one of the Titans called Monarch in the multiplayer. Just letting you know. So basically the vortex shield, the thing I'm holding up right now, it's
enemy Titanfall detected. We will have to find our way to safety. Get ready.
it's basically just a
Great. Just gotta kill it.
that's an Ion. Fun fact about that, you could hold friendly projectiles and shoot them at enemies, which is kind of funny.
Militia Titan spotted, chassis number BT7274. Taking fire.
Yeah, so the Brute Titans were in Titanfall in the Titanfall 1 game, but no longer in the Titanfall 2 game because they're kind of useless and really bad.
Well done, pilot.
Okay.
Combat effectiveness rating has increased. Pilot, I detect more IMC salvage teams on the way. Our only chance of survival is to uphold our mission of rendezvousing with Major Anderson. Until then, you and I are on our own.
Basically,
We're marking your HUD.
okay, so
Quickly.
basically, in order to do this, you have to this is pretty decent walkthrough, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, I know almost everything about the Titanfall lore. I say the hardest, what's it called, thing to deal with is the ticks. Not in multiplayer. In multiplayer, the ticks are pretty easy to handle, but in what's it called,
Our only chance of survival is to
in the
rendezvous with
campaign,
Major Anderson
they're pretty
60
easy.
clicks from our current location. We will have to improvise and adapt if we wish to survive.
This is Warbound 3-2. We're taking heavy casualties down here. Any militia forces, please assist.
So basically, these guys think that Captain Lastimosa isn't dead, and they think I'm Captain Lastimosa.
That be easy. Captain, we could use some help. Hostiles inside, right? They know where to run out.
Come on, reload. Okay, shoot me. Come on, shoot me. Shoot me. There you go. There you go.
Titan down.
Okay, so basically in So this is the Stone Titan. In multiplayer, this is hated because like it's the most overpowered Titan. And if you ever play it in multiplayer, you'll get a reputation as a really like a trash player. Especially the Spitfire. If you use a Spitfire in multiplayer, everyone's gonna hate you. So, just like if you ever play multiplayer with players, just don't. All Titans have cores, and basically the burst core, the one I'm using right now, the one that makes me have like all these overpowered shots and all. This isn't in the multiplayer. It's just something in what's it called? It's just something in the campaign. It's not in the multiplayer, but there are different cores you could use because there's different Titan chassis in the multiplayer. Okay, so there's Bertha and come on, reload your pathetic weapon. Hey, you. Ignore me. So you're dead. So basically this is the tone loadout, the loadout that nobody likes. So basically, if you shoot Titans or anything that that die with a one shot, it will what's it called? It'll in 3 shots it will it will you could use the missiles. And you have this little shield thing. So basically people can't shoot there, but you could shoot out. It also blocks friendly projectiles, so just remember that. And this little thing right here, it makes you see through walls, but it could let you see enemies through walls, but it also provides another lock-on like this does. It's also pretty useful. So see, 3 locks, and I could lock you 1, 2, 3. Actually, no, hold on, 1 second. I locked you 1, 2. So, see, that one's locked, but I can't get a shot on that one, so I just do that. And use my missiles. Take them out. And Tone's core is called Salvo Core. This is in the multiplayer. And basically, you just like launch a bunch of missiles that you could control by looking. So now you have to disembark to open a flow regulation gate thing. But this time you have to play as a pilot, and you're gonna get you're gonna get gotten away from BT, if that makes any sense. Basically, you're gonna get BT taken away from you. I caught this guy in the locker room.
I'm engaging hostile infantry.
Okay, so it's the Hemlock. This is kind of the R301 of Titanfall, and this is the alternator. You know, same old, same old. There's also some unique guns that didn't make effect like. Come on. Brutal. Anything like how I stabbed that guy in the head?
I'm engaging hostile infantry.
Fight. How the hell do I go up here?
Pilot, our path through this facility is blocked by flow regulation gate. There should be a control frequency nearby. Sonar pulse activated.
I Ah, damn it. Pass.
Regulation gate. Warning. Activating control room safety airlock procedures.
Pilot, the safety airlock is you in the control room. You must find a way out. We have no choice but to split up.
Split up. Sounds really creepy.
Even under dire circumstances, this is a risk worth taking. Pilot, I am tracking your location. Recommend ceasing exit.
Listen up.
Tracking me. It's kind of creepy, dude.
So look at here, you could with the cops have little interactions with Booty.
Is reserved for our enemies.
Communicate. That's okay. That's okay. That's all good.
So this King guy is a bit crazy in the head. If it's not kind of obvious.
That guy doesn't sound stable.
Agreed. The source is somewhere in this.
Can't believe I missed that. Fight.
Just stay away.
Give me this P2020. Or well, sorry, P216.
Plenty militia left in the facility. No, this is
That's nice.
Kane's place. You're welcome to stay as long as it takes to kill you. Which, by the way, not so long.
Believer. It's especially fun. So basically, in the multiplayer, this will one-shot you no matter what. If it shoots you in your pinky toe, it doesn't matter. It's gonna one-shot you in Titanfall and like the multiplayer.
Pilot, I'm detecting friendly militia forces along your path. They may need assistance.
So right here, we're gonna link up with like a bunch of friendly boys, which is pretty cool, right?
Captain, I see something moving by the pipe. Eyes up. It's a friendly pilot. Captain, we got a friendly militia pilot. Hold your fire. It's SRS. Look at his helmet.
To see a friendly pilot, sir. Our squad is taking a beating. Help up ahead.
The multiplayer takes place like at least like a few years after the campaign. If you didn't know. So guns like the car, this is the gun that was supposed speculated to be released in Apex Legends, but it wasn't. Instead the Sentinel was. And the Sentinel isn't, as Sentinel, Havoc, and Peacekeeper weren't in Titanfall. And if you shoot those in the red parts, they kind of blow up, which is, and this is the L-Star, of course. All you gotta do is jump over here. This guy, jump over here, and then run the bed. What do I do? Also, the story about Octane, basically, the story about the guy Octane, you know, that crazy dude. So basically, he used the pilot's gauntlet. He did it in real life, because in the pilot's gauntlet before, it's just kind of like a simulation. But he did it in real life, and he used a grenade. He used the grenade kind of like this, and then he kind of used it to propel himself like that. Although I didn't propel myself at all. In my face. Hey, look at this little interaction, it's funny.
I feel like we've been walking days. Yes.
Where do I get in here? Ooh, Tesla.
So I got word there's some Vanguard class Titan and an SRS pilot taking out my IMC. Wherever you
I swear to God, I'm an idiot. So Nathan, guess what?
What?
See that brown stuff?
Yeah.
That's toxic. That's like toxic or chemical sludge. And the gray looking stuff, here, like, see this part? The gray looking stuff right there, you should be able to stand on that. I was standing on that and I still died.
It's kind of sad.
Yes, it is. Oh, freaking, okay, there you go. Punch! Look at all these guys. Rude. Well, you know, I never tried. Trying to let these guys give me a little boost. Funny.
Pilot, exercise caution.
You can say that again.
Pilot, exercise caution.
A few Marvins should be coming up in like a mission or two. Oh, okay. So look, this is a Marvin. This is basically what Pathfinder is, except Pathfinder was a modified what's it called, a modified like version of a Marvin.
Violation of Protocol 3.
Never mind.
That's Pathfinder. Okay.
Alright.
So now where the hell do I go? Do I go up here? Do I wait at the door? Oh no, I'm an idiot. So BT's over there, as you cut up. Where can I find him? See? He's over there, as you can see somewhere. Okay, this is the part where it gets a bit harder. Yeah, right here's the part where it gets harder.
Long time no see, BT.
On the contrary, your helmet provided me with a live feed of your actions. You fought well out there, pilot. The goal is to deactivate the sludge over the next chamber, marking your HUD.
Feels good to, what's it called, talk to BT. I just one-punched everybody.
Overriding outskirts system. Emergency shutdown initiated.
So car and multiplayer is a pretty overpowered SMG, but it won't get as much hate as you will with what's it called,
Shutdown sequence at
what's it called, as a Spitfire would in the multiplayer. So these are ticks. Remember what's it called, the loot ticks in Apex?
Yeah.
These are those, except they could walk around and they explode when they get near you. So basically, they're automated RCXDs from what's it called?
How hard could it be? Just shoot!
They're basically automatic RCXDs from COD.
Violation of Protocol 3.
You could throw down ticks as one of your boosts in the multiplayer, except they're not as good as they are in the what's called the as in the single player. So yeah, if they get near you, they'll give you like a few seconds to run away because they have to like melt down their things and explode and crap. Or a punch. basically right here, all you gotta do is wait. Not the BT over there, look at him. Snug.
Shutdown success at 50%.
So if you ever play the, what's it called, the multiplayer, you'll get in this thing, it's called the Advocate Network. It's like it's like the first network you could join. They're basically clans. They're basically just a bunch of clans. Well, you'll get automatically put in one. It's called the Advocate Network. The Advocate Network is basically what, like, how pilots find work. So like they'll find jobs for pilots to do, like working with the militia, working with the IMC and crap like that, and working with the different branches that are granted between them all. Get it? Yeah. And so yeah, that's in the multiplayer. That's a little bit low on that, seriously. Okay then now. I already played through this thing like a million times, so yeah, it's pretty easy. Come on, BT, let me in. Okay then, bye-bye.
Protocol 2, uphold the mission. Our orders are to...
So this is an Ion Titan. Basically, the Ion Titan is the kind of the Titan I was talking about with I'm talking to gaming, man.
Where's it?
Ooh, Nathan. Nathan. Right here is the first boss fight. So watch intently as so this guy is the Scorch.
You were not invited to Kane's party. And that's why you're dead. well. Another runaway here. With an SRS Vanguard class type.
Watch what man wants.
Now talk! Bring it. Let's get this party started, Rob.
done, pilot. Kane's helmet radio is still intact. We should retrieve it. Kane's helmet radio is still intact. We should retrieve it. Kane's helmet radio is still intact.